Dear diarrhea full of shit. Just play along with me, myself, and I know what the hell's here. Yo, I'm so legit. As per standard operating procedure, I have nothing to say, so I'm gonna say some shit. They sent me down here to Faggottville, Grockeryville, and which would normally be bad, but I went up to Billings and back. That's Montana, which is a state in the United States of America. And they gave me another load, basically just going back up there. Now it's a Grockery load, so it's a two-stopper, and you got to go in there and stand there while they unload it. So it takes about half hour to 45 minutes for each stop. But they were sending me back north, not down Denver Metro. So I was like, yay! Now the wind's going to be blowing. They're going to shut the interstate down, but I'll be heavy enough where it won't affect me. And then on the way back when I'm empty, it won't affect me either. As far as the snow and shit, there'll still be, slick spots and blowing snow and whatnot, but it's pretty much done snowing. So good on that. But the thing is, I'm kind of close on time. I should be all right. But I might wake up to them with a message saying load removed, because they might give that to somebody who could get started a little bit earlier, just as a buffer. And I could have hooked up to it and got down the road, not very far at all. I was going to go down to a special place. There's two places, but they won't have fucking parking there. And I thought about fucking going down, and there's a rest area, and maybe looping around and positioning myself at a scale. But that's just wasting more time, so I have to get up later. So I thought, well, I'll go up. There's this place I know where I can go. It's kind of off the highway. There should be parking there. But I decided, because then they won't take the load away from me. Even though I'm literally just like 3 to 4 miles down the road. They're not going to have me come back, because at that point it's pointless. It's going to make more time. Do you understand what I'm saying? Dog, how about now? Woof, woof, arf, arf, bark, bow, wow. It's like, I got it. And this isn't the type of company who would send someone down there and call me on the phone and be like, hey, we got to swap out. They just let me have it, and if it was late, it was late. Now, they might do a deep dive, and that's why I decided to stay here at the yard, because if it turns out it's late for whatever reason, they might find out that I took a 12-hour break, right? And that's not really the issue. What the issue is I didn't update my ETD the night before or in the morning. And that's important. That's what they're going off of. So that's where I would get in trouble. They could give a fuck about the 12-hour break. They won't, you know what I mean? They're coming in, hey, well, I was sleepy or whatever, right? But I would get written up for not updating my ETD and them keeping a load on me, and the load ended up being late. So I'm going to stay here and probably wake up to that load removed, and I'll probably have some shit fucking bitch load going down to Denver Metro. I feel so sorry for these bastards who have to deliver this late at night, because you can't park here. Now they have like reserved parking, and it depends on your company. Like my last company that I worked for, it depended, because is that a road? Dependent, yes. They always dispatched you with plenty of time. You'd show up, like a half a day early. So you'd roll into some city, midday, and you'd be fine. You wouldn't have to reserve a spot. So that wasn't an issue. But some areas, if it was a tight schedule load, they'd reimburse you for that. Because, you pull into, Nashville, Tennessee, 5 o'clock in the evening, there ain't going to be no spot. But you can reserve a spot. But they were like $13 back then. I was like, 5-6 years ago. They were up to 13, so they're probably like 23 now. because of liberals and progressives. But anyway, yeah, that always pissed me off. You know, these stupid hours, and they got to do what they got to do, I guess. You know, but it's just, it's really, really, really inconvenient for the truck driver. You know, if they have to deliver in the evening or at night. It's like 11 o'clock at night. Now, they may have reserved a spot, left, and then went back. I've had to do that. Man, there was this fucking, well, it depends on their hours. They can't just, as per usual, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. It's all there, I just haven't put it together yet. Story of my life. But anyway, look at them all. See, this must be a shift. When I pulled up here, there wasn't nothing. And now, yeah, stupidness. Fucking middle of the night, you know, appointment times. No, I didn't eat anything. I just swallow air. Anyway, I can't get Instagram to work. It does that every now and then. I don't know if it's my phone or my service or whatever. I could try shutting it off and turning it on again. Maybe I will. But it's done that before. It's probably because of that artificial intelligence shit, you know. Show German people from 1943, and it shows diversity hire from Zimbabwe. And you know, in a Nui, you know, military uniform. Cat's out the bag yet again. Holy shit! You, because it's a new breed, Jack. It's a new generation on the scene. You know, so they're you know what I mean. It's like these computer problems. It's like, well, is your computer technician, you know, 100 years old, or are they 50 years old? Because if they're 50 years old, the problem's never going to go away. You know, are you trying to be coy and slick, you know, and you know, mind fuck society and manipulate people? If you're 100 years old, you're a dangerous person. If you're only 50 years old, you're a fucking moron. Thank God for fucking idiots like you. Now that probably, you know, they could have a high IQ. They could be hella smart. You know? But it's just a joke. I saved it in I think I saved it in both Amen Drop the Mic and the funny shit file. I'll have to check again. Because it's just, you know what I mean? It's like he said, you know, at least, you know, the times we live in are entertaining. You know, when I was a kid, Demolition Man, and then later the movie Idiocracy, they were just spoofs. They were parodies. They were movies. Now they are literally real life. You know? Literally. You know? It is, it's some shit, man. Like every single one of them, you know? Like it just show families. It was always a black dude with a white chick, you know? Which is fine, you know, but it was just like, holy shit, people. You have showed your hand again. You know, and yeah, you know, it's inaccurate. You know, I mean, hella inaccurate. I don't know, man. AI is going to be a trip. I'll be just fine because I don't trust anything or anybody. I have a past that nobody knows about. I was actually thinking about a permanent solution to a temporary problem for a bit there. And nobody knows what that is. I have never talked about it. And I don't know if it's like Men in Black because I'm from outer space or what the deal is, but there was a time where I thought I was fucking losing my mind. And then I realized, maybe I am, maybe I ain't. What is reality anyway? I'm in the here and now, you know? Is this a dream? Is it a computer simulation? Was I sent here on some sort of special mission? I thought maybe it was like a breeding program or something at first, right? Because of all my hoes. And maybe I'm a malfunctioning, operative, right? Because like he just wants to rub his dick on their underwear. He doesn't want to, necessarily even fuck them or get in a relationship with them. He's just a jackass. He's the most elaborate masturbator known, well, not known, but that we've ever seen. These collages and shit. They are mighty good, by the way. Damn. And this guy takes it to a whole new level. But so I don't know. And I thought maybe it was like a conqueror type thing, I'd eventually get a sword and a cape, and a spaceship and lasers and go about it that way. Maybe it's a hard takeover, not a soft takeover, you know what I mean? So who knows? But anyway, not my problem. I don't care. If I should, I don't. So anyway, you're not mad at me, are you, Cocinaboo? Because a few days ago I had said, yo, bundle baby, you make me horny, bitch. All this Cocinaboo shit. She's just a chick, She just exists. So, anyway. If you are mad at me, I don't know what to tell you. You can stay mad or not stay mad. So it's not like I can give you a nice long hug and a kissy kiss. What I would call an in-between kiss. Not a pet, but not like a but like, this is a serious kiss now. Baby. Grab your ass, give it a slap like both sides. Whack. Break contact, depart the scene, go outside, make some sawdust, burn some metal, do something manly, and leave you to your thoughts. Thinking, that's not really how I wanted that to happen, but I'm extremely glad that it did. And you'll just be sitting there thinking how goddamn lucky you are to have me in your life. Later, you'll bring me out some iced tea with a little bit of sugar. And then later that night, give me some loving. Like some sweet, tender loving, too. You know what I mean? So...